Joining us now to react, Republican Congresswoman from Florida, Cammack. Congresswoman, thank you very much for joining us. I'm not sure if you were able to listen to anything that Secretary Mayorkas had to say today. What were your thoughts on some of what we just shared?
You know, I didn't get a chance to hear his remark, but I can tell you that just this week, having Secretary Mayorkas in front of the Homeland Security Committee, dodging our questions, unable to answer them, and then to come forward and make such an asinine, arrogant statement that says that the Border Patrol agents who have been tasked with defending the border, something that this administration will not do, that this is a product of systematic racism. Talk about virtue signaling. They're more concerned with being a woke administration than actually doing their damn job. And it is infuriating. I cannot tell you how frustrating it is to conduct oversight of an administration that refuses to give answers, that is more concerned with politics than policy, and puts America last. They have said repeatedly that this agent and that the mounted patrol, which, by the way, they patrol some of the toughest terrain, and they are the most environmentally friendly component when it comes to Border Patrol. Some of the environments that they patrol are very sensitive. So now they're going to say, we're not going to put anything out there because a Tahoe will tear it up if they're in a truck, and we don't have any infrastructure in place to block it. So it'll be even more of a free-for-all. But under Joe Biden's America, apparently you are guilty until proven innocent, because that is what an America Last agenda looks like. You're seeing it right in front of us. This administration is keen on ripping us apart at the seams by any means necessary. You're witnessing it firsthand, and it's disgusting.
Okay, I wanted to play the sound from the secretary, what he had to say about those actions on horseback. Listen in.
In the midst of meeting these challenges, we, our entire nation, saw horrifying images that do not reflect who we are, who we aspire to be, or the integrity and values of our truly heroic personnel in the Department of Homeland Security. The investigation into what occurred has not yet concluded. We know that those images painfully conjured up the worst elements of our nation's ongoing battle against systemic racism.
So, Congresswoman, you've already said this is asinine and arrogant. I think there are a lot of folks that agree with you. For those that think what they saw was representative of treating slaves in a certain way, can you set them right how they're thinking wrongly about this? Because a lot of experts say these gentlemen were sent in on horseback, were performing their jobs appropriately.
Absolutely. They were 100% acting as they are trained to do so. And I can speak definitively as someone who grew up on horseback. I rodeoed my entire life using split reins. There was no whipping. They are riding a horse. The images that people saw are of reins flying around as part of the action of taking someone and cutting them off from running past you. This is what they are trained to do. There was no attempt to whip anyone, but what people love to do, as we all know, is these social justice warriors, these keyboard heroes that sit in their mom's basement, that all of a sudden on a Monday are Constitution experts, the next day they're MDs, and now they are experts when it comes to securing our border on horseback because they all of a sudden know the protocols. This is insane. Mayorkas has probably never been on a horse. I can assure you that Joe Biden has never been to the border. So until they can actually get down there and do the job that they are tasked in the mission of Homeland Security, they should worry more about securing the border and less about the virtue signaling that they are continuing to put out to the left, because it's getting old, our country is at risk, and they need to get their act in order. Seriously.
All right, Congresswoman Cammack, thank you for joining us.
It's exasperating for a lot of folks. Thank you.